This is Chris Lee with Chris Lee and Rusty's team at RealtySouth. We're doing a thing called Tuesday Talks where we sit down with local business owners and talk about their business. I have Corey Daniel with Timber and Hue Painting today. Corey, tell us a little about your business.
So I started in painting about 13 years ago now. I've always had a love for painting and home remodeling, and so my career has been in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, and I've really enjoyed it. So this year, my wife and I started our business in January, and we've had a great time this year, and so here we are.
That's awesome. Let's jump into some questions. What are some things that homeowners should consider when hiring a painting company?
Well, the first thing I would ask is, are they licensed and insured? And not necessarily that painting is a dangerous trade, but accidents can happen. Fortunately, we haven't, but insurance would cover it if someone made a mistake and spilled paint on the carpet. So I would ask that.
Absolutely. What are some questions people should ask during the estimated process?
Anything that can educate you about the process as far as the materials that they're going to use, how they prep, and then also masking, just to make sure, you want to make sure that your furniture's covered and taken care of.
Do you see a big difference between the way people prep and people cutting corners to prep and stuff like that?
Definitely. I have seen it, unfortunately, before, especially sometimes there's patchwork that didn't get sanded very well, or you'll see places in the drywall where the screw that holds the drywall in is backing out. Those are called nail pops.
Okay.
So we look through those. We kind of take a light and put it on every wall, and we look for those kinds of things to repair those. But and just places around the baseboards that are the caulk is coming loose. Those are things that we try to fix, and we really take the time to sand things and walk through, and we can also do repair work. So if you see damaged places.
So if you have a sheetrock hole, y'all can patch that.
Okay. We also do popcorn removal.
Okay, you can do popcorn removal. Is that a difficult task?
It tends to be messy, but we put paper and plastic down to kind of help take care of that, and we clean up after ourselves. So
that's awesome.
It'd be good for us. Not I wouldn't try to tackle something like that if I hadn't done it before.
Okay, absolutely. What are some indicators and tips people should look for to determine quality of a painter's workmanship?
Just some of the things we talked about as far as prep, definitely, and then I would also ask, kind of their experience.
Okay.
There are different paints that bond well and don't bond well to other paints that are already there. So just the overall knowledge of what's already, you just need to tell that, you don't want to put latex over top of oil paint.
Right.
So just making sure that people can identify what's there, and then also check the references is something that I would look for.
Now, we get a lot of questions, especially new homeowners, people looking to buy homes. Can the cabinets be painted, and does it hold up?
Definitely, and cabinets are kind of one thing that we love to do.
Okay.
There are paints that people put on cabinets that are kind of lower end, and there's different levels. So I would just kind of ask questions like, what just to determine what your expectations are for cabinets.
Okay.
So factory finish on a cabinet would typically come probably as lacquer.
Okay.
And just the application is important. I've seen where people just brush any old kind of paint on a cabinet door, and you don't really get a great finish, and you see drips. And so one of the things that we strive for is that original finish and a sprayed look, and so the paint holds up really well with an enamel.
That's awesome. And do y'all, if somebody say had done a bad job on it, can you come in and fix it?
We can. We do that sometimes. Unfortunately, I feel bad when that happens to people, but we can sand and fix the doors, and if there's damaged spots on there, those are all part of our prep process.
Okay. Yeah. What other services do you offer?
I said popcorn removal, any interior, exterior painting jobs, really. Sealing the floor, and then outside. Pretty much anything. So we can do deck staining, door refinishing is another one that we do. So really, if you have a special project and you have questions about it, don't hesitate to call, because we can definitely let you know.
Absolutely. What do clients expect from your service? What are the expectations there?
Someone who's going to take care of you. I want to take the time to listen to each one of our clients, find out what your needs are, and I don't just want to throw out a number for a paint job. I want to take time to really kind of go through on the estimate and talk about each issue, so where you're spending your money's going, and then talk about what you can expect from our work.
Okay, great. Well, Corey, we appreciate you having you here, and tell a little bit about, if you have any other questions or anything else to say.
Yeah, sure. So with the holiday season coming up, if you're having family come by and you have that last minute project that you want to get done, we have some availability.
Okay.
So just give us a call. You can call us at 205-344-0517. You can reach us timberandhue@gmail.com. Our website is timberandhue.com.
Okay.
And we're on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, and I'll put that on the top as well on the video and put a link in the caption. So, Corey, I really appreciate you being here.
Thanks. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you. And I'm Chris Lee with Chris Lee and Rusty's team at RealtySouth. And if you need anything real estate related as far as buying a home or talking about selling one, I'd love to talk with you. You can reach me at 205-233-5183. You can either call or text. Thank you for watching.